Hey y'all, it's your girl Chi back with another video. Today I'm talking about why it's so hard. I'm giving y'all the reason why it might be so hard for y'all to glow up. Why can't I level up? Like, why is it so hard for me to level up? And I feel like the main and number one and only reason is you are too content in who you already are. When you too content in who you already are, you don't see the problems of what's wrong with yourself. Like sometimes I feel like we all go on the cliche glow up journey where we just look up online how to glow up. We do the standard movements of what we need to do, or just like the standard goals. We all have the standard goals of how to level up. But I feel like leveling up is personal to you. You can't look at somebody else's level up journey and feel like that's the same exact thing you need. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like people don't realize leveling up requires you to find flaws in your own self. That's like, say me for example, why would I go and I look up level up video, right? And the level up video telling me to start adding exercises to your regimen, something I already do, or add exercises to your regimen when your body look good or you already getting a certain type of exercise. Like, why are you switching your exercise to do what somebody else is doing just because it's part of a glow up video? I feel like in order to level up, you have to see what are you lacking. And I feel like today a lot of people don't want to be flawed. A lot of people don't want to be like depict themselves apart or allow other people to critique them, because, and I feel like in a way we don't want people to do that because we don't want to be seen as wrong or have something wrong with us. Like majority of the population wants to fit in, to want to appear perfect, and the truth is we're not perfect. And I feel like we hurt ourselves worse when we walk in a I'm perfect way of life, because when you do that there's no room for improvement. Now when you know you're not perfect and you have room to grow, that's how you're able to become a better person. You can't level up, glow up, do all these things you see on YouTube, Instagram, whatever social media apps y'all be on, and expect to be your best version of yourself when you're not even seeing a problem with who you are as a person. You know, a lot of us get content in our bare minimums that we just don't want to do improvement. Us as women do not want to be seen as not perfect, even though our imperfections might be dead in somebody's face, but we just choose to ignore ourselves. Like we just be like, okay, I don't care, period, when it's a whole red flag on us, both physically and personality wise. One number one problem I see, for starters, y'all have to get out of the mentality just saying I'm fine, period, I'm a baddie, period, and not putting no effort into your look. Like, yes, it sounds all nice and ooh to be able to get caught baddie or pretty, and you can be those things, but you can't show up at a place no makeup on, sweats on, hair not done, and just expect to be seen a certain way or expect others to call you or what you think in your head. Basically delusional. Like you can't expect the same treatment that other girls get if you're not if you're not even putting in a bare minimum for look wise. You get what I'm saying? So when you see other girls getting certain treatments that you're not getting, and you're confused because you're like, oh, I'm a baddie, or oh, I'm this, and then you following some random glow up routine you saw online, but you're not looking at what you lacking, which in this particular case it might just be you not willing to get dressed up, or your idea of dressed up is not the standard idea of what men want to see. Don't be sitting here out in public and wonder why you're not getting chose if you're not putting in the work to get chose physically. Okay, now personality wise, it's a lot of girls who are confused on why they just not likable as a person, why a guy might not like them, or why they just feel like dissatisfied in life by themselves personally. And it's probably just because your personality, and not saying you have to do a 360 on your personality, but if y'all peep, well, for anybody who's my subscriber, if you peep at the end of my video, which I'm probably going to say now, I always say stay pretty, stay blessed, stay kind, and stay a little bit wretched when stuff get ugly. All people right there, I say the word kind. I feel like a lot of people walk out in the world putting on a fake nice. Nice is not the same thing as kind. A nice person is somebody who makes stuff look good. Being kind means to do what's right, to actually cater to what people need, okay? Those are two different things. I could be nice to somebody and ask them how was their day, but that's not the same thing as being kind. Being kind is me giving a homeless man some money, okay? Or me helping somebody get justice in a situation that went wrong, a dispute. Like, that's what a part of being kind is. And I feel like a lot of people get that mixed up. And I feel like a lot of us lack kindness, and mainly is because we're selfish, okay? A lot of us don't want to look inside and realize we're selfish people. Like, it's natural for humans to run out of selfishness because your body literally runs to protect itself. Like, it does anything it needs to do to stay alive, okay? So it makes sense why we want to be selfish, but like I was saying in the Bible, y'all, we can't live by our flesh because our flesh isn't living for eternity, okay? Our soul is. So you can't go out in the world and be treating people wrong, but then you steadily sitting up here watching how to glow up videos. Okay, you need to glow up personality-wise, okay? And personality-wise, start treating people right. Nobody's telling you to put on a fake smile, go out here and say hi, hi, hi. Like, y'all think being nice is the standard of what to do. No, y'all need to actually take action and start treating people right if you want to glow up as a person, okay? The one I said was, stop looking at these videos of what other girls are doing. What are you lacking on your body? If you're overweight, don't go to a glow up video looking at how to put on makeup. Lose the weight. If you're overweight and you looking up skincare, don't be sitting over here worried about skincare. You barely even got a pimple on your face. You need to lose weight. Stop ignoring y'all problems that y'all actually have because y'all scared to admit them to y'allself. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this now too. People are not gonna know if you admit your own problems to yourself. Somebody like me, I'm real. So when I see a problem with me, I say it in front of other people. But you don't have to be like me. You could be your own person and talk to yourself and mainly God about it. You don't have to talk to other people about what's wrong with you, especially if you feel like they're gonna use that against you. But you need to be realistic with yourself. If you know you're not the baddest chick in the world, if you know you're not a 10, figure out how you look in the mirror. If you know you overweight, figure out how to fix that. Or if you know your wardrobe could use an upgrade, but you've been steadily saying for 5 years, oh, I can dress, because you just know it sounds bad to say you can't dress, and you know your wardrobe is bad, so you would rather sit there and try to convince people in their face that your wardrobe is cute instead of actually going to take action and do it. Or if you overweight, try to sit there and convince people I'm in shape, I'm just thick, instead of actually taking measures into your own hands and actually losing the weight. Or try to sit there and convince people, oh, I do makeup the best. I'm the best at doing makeup, but everybody see the creases in your makeup and how your blushes blending, your contour and blend. Y'all need to stop trying to convince people in conversations that y'all something that y'all not. Or say, for example, I'm experiencing this one right now with somebody, and that's in somebody who I know life right now. They say, oh, I can cook. Instead of actually learning how to cook, they just claim that they can cook. Like, I don't mean to put them on blast, but instead of trying to convince people you are a good trait because you see that society praises that trait, become that trait. Put in the work to be that trait. Because y'all the same ones who feelings get hurt when somebody point out that's not that. You get what I'm saying? What you claiming is not real. Y'all whole world shattered because you living off of a false reality. Part of the reason why I'm talking about this too is because I had saw a video on Instagram. I wish I could find the video because I will put it right here. If I can't find it, I'm sorry. But I'm just basically tell y'all like what was in a video. It was a video of this guy. He's like a white guy and he make fun of girls. You know what most guys be doing on Instagram at this point. He act like a girl. He made a video of a girl saying, like, it was two girls. One girl was sitting over here saying, oh, you like, she was like, oh, you like my dimple on my face? Like, ain't it so cute? Ain't it so cute? And then the other girl was like, that's not a dimple, that's a pimple, right? Another part of the thing, she was like, oh my God, I could cook. This turned out so nice. And then the other girl was like, no, that's burnt. My whole thing is, in the comments, people were all like, oh, nobody likes a girl like that, that's down in somebody when they say something about, like, we all have that girl in the friend group. But me sitting there watching it, I'm thinking, what's the problem? Like, my whole problem with today's society is we have an issue with accepting the truth. If that wasn't a dimple on her face, why is she lying to try to say it is one? Like, why even point it out? You get what I'm saying? It's like you trying to convince me of something different. I feel like that's the problem with today's society. Like, we try to convince people by looking them dead in their eye and saying something, like they're just going to get it and go along with it. I feel like, too, a hint, if we want to talk about it, that's mainly what the whole gay community is about the his or her and all the pronouns and stuff. Y'all are trying to convince somebody of something that you're not. And I feel like since we let that slide, people are going into it in deeper levels. And so now when the truth is called out, hey, y'all, I'm sorry. But when the truth is called out, people get called rude, mean, or ignorant. But what happened to the truth? Okay, I thought the truth was the way of life. I forget, it's the scripture in the Bible. But God likes the truth, okay? And in the Bible, it don't say nothing about being nice. It says something about being kind, like I said before. And nice is tiptoeing around people's feelings. We weren't put here on this earth to tiptoe around people's feelings. We're put here on this earth to say what's right and what's wrong. Okay? I mean, that's not the reason. But that goes along with us following God. So I just feel like when we so, like, worried about people's feelings and don't want to point out the truth, sometimes people do need that truth in their face so they could want to change. Some people don't, but at least you able to tell them, I see right through you. You get what I'm saying? Because some people, they get to the point like, I do this enough to certain people, they're going to be intimidated to just agree with anything I say. You don't want to be a person that just go along with the crowd because you want to be liked by them. So what I'm saying right now in this video is, point out the BS in yourself and don't go around pointing it out in everybody else. But if your opinion is ever asked, give it truthfully. Don't ever lie to make somebody feel good, because at the end of the day, you are hurting them more than helping them. You get what I'm saying? And too, that also reminds me of another video I seen where this guy was like, he was like, I tell my wife the truth, like, on how she looks, because I know when the situation actually comes up and she really want to know, she gonna be able to trust my opinion. Because if he just always tell his wife she's cute, she cute, just to make her feel good, which some of y'all girls enjoy hearing, y'all need to get out of that. If you somebody who can't deal with the truth, there's something wrong with you, okay? I don't know what you need to, I do know what you need to do to fix it. You need to talk to God, you need to pray to God, ask him to reveal the truth, and also help you get through coping with those emotions. Because, too, I feel like that's another reason why people had a hard time during COVID. We so used to being around people that when COVID hit, we were alone and we were able to see our flaws personally. I feel like being around a lot of people stops you from critiquing yourself. So when you get by yourself, you just see a whole bunch of flaws in yourself. Like, you be want to change. I feel like that's why a lot of people picked up working out and all of that. And I feel like sometimes when we have people around us, it hurts us more than help us, because those people around us want to be like the same way that we want to do, the same way we want to. So that's why they say anything to keep you around, to make you feel good, because us humans crave other humans. You know, we crave to be around that. So it's like, if we have enough people telling us this false lie or going along with this false reality, we feel content. But we shouldn't need people to feel content with ourselves. We should be able to feel content in ourselves. And the only way to do that is to realize your flaws and accept them. Don't try to make them something else. Don't try to convince other people there is. Or don't try to convince yourself. Accept your flaws and figure out your game plan. Are you going to try to fix them? Are you going to try to level up, blow up, do all of that? Or are you just going to be victim and be like, well, this is me? You know, some stuff you got to say that's me on, because some stuff you just can't change. You know, you just got to learn to be content in it. But for the most part, when it comes to this glow up part, on how people all into the glow up journeys and stuff, There's a lot of things we can do differently, and for starters is look at our own particular situation. And we just need to stop looking at other people glow ups and mimicking theirs exactly, because everybody glow up is personal. You know, some people need to level up personality wise, some people need to level up look, some people need to level up how they talk or act, or some people need to level up how they handle certain situations. We all have certain things we need to level up on. So it's not no one way fits all. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why you're never able to glow up, because you keep chasing after the wrong thing. You keep wondering, why I don't feel like I level up? Why I don't feel like a new person? You know, a lot of people get into these glow up journeys thinking they finna feel like a new person by the end of the month, or in 2 months or 3 months, or how like it's a post going around saying all you need is 6 months out of the year to completely change. Some of y'all took that 6 months at least 4 times and wondering why y'all still haven't changed. And the real true issue is because you're not making your glow up fit to you or cater to you. You're worried about doing what everybody else is doing instead of really sitting down and figuring out what is wrong with me. Be real. Look in the mirror and figure out what's wrong with you. People say that that's toxic nowadays. They say it's toxic to look in the mirror or depict a part of yourself, but that's necessary. You get what I'm saying? Like, you just can't change, okay? And if you're not a strong enough person to look in the mirror or look at yourself on the inside and pick apart what's wrong with you, in a flight or fight situation, you a flight, okay? And you just not a fighter. And that's going to be a trait you have to build, and you're going to have to build it at some point in life. If you don't build it, it's like you are going to still have the same problems keep happening with you over and over again, or you're just going to feel stagnant. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to feel stagnant. I want to continue leveling up, glowing up on every area that I can. Like, some nights, I have nights where I look and I talk to God and I be like, Lord, I just found 10 things wrong with me today, okay? I feel like I'm not going to be able to fix all this stuff like this. But I'm hoping I get there one day. So I'm going to take it step by step. And I literally prayed to God like a few days ago, give me one thing at a time that I can work on, you know? And for me, sometimes I even see myself fail tests that show me if I changed or developed or turned into a new person. But it's like I still see myself getting that chance again. You get what I'm saying? Because God gives you multiple chances to get stuff right. So I just feel like at the same time, I don't want to keep going through that same test because I'm not getting a certain lesson. So now I got to sit here and keep thinking about every day, what's wrong with me? When I'm just not getting the test right because I'm not focusing in. You get what I'm saying? Instead of being a victim, y'all, and feeling bad for myself and saying and going to self-pity mode, oh, I got so much stuff wrong with me, I'm not gonna never be a good person, because I realized the truth about myself. Because a pity party not doing nothing for you, and it's not making God feel sad for you either. So it's like all you can really do is move forward. But you know, some people relish in pity parties. Like, they go around to the world, because some people do point out what's wrong with them, and then they sit in the pity party. And that's why we have this whole thing in 2023 of don't show your progress is hurting others, or make people feel good by going along with their fake facade, because these are people that just can't handle the truth. And when the truth comes out, they throw a pity party, okay? And a pity party is not doing anything. Obviously, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't have them, but I do. But you know what's crazy? I realize how ridiculous I look after the pity party is over. You know, some people don't do that. Don't be the person who sees, because there's nothing wrong with feeling emotions, but don't be the person who stays in those emotions, okay? And you don't want to stay in emotions, because when you stay in emotions and let emotions run everything, you're never able to progress. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going to leave y'all with that because I've been talking for a long time. Yeah, that's the reason why your glow up journey hasn't been making any progress. Okay? But anyways, yeah. Stay pretty, stay blessed, stay kind, stay a little bit wretched just in case stuff get uglies. And bye, y'all.